It's your girl, PurrrlVanD, again with another look. It was supposed to be a get ready with me, but my dog will not let me be great. And he started barking and howling as I was applying the makeup. So that's why you got a already been done video. So before I get started, I just want to say, I want to take a moment, have a moment of silence for the adhesion of my right eyelash on my last video, because I noticed on my video when I put it on my TV that right eyelash, the adhesion had said farewell, good night, auf Wiedersehen, adieu, 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 to year and year and year. That eyelash had said it was waving by the whole video. And so we made sure that didn't happen this time, but we just want to take a moment and have a moment of silence for that eyelash. Aww. Okay, done. Now, to the topic at hand. If I can get my words together. Anyway, I watched a movie the other night on Hulu called Bad Hair. And it was enjoyable. For any of you who haven't watched it, like I said, it's available on Hulu, and I won't give you any spoilers, but I will let you know how it made me feel. The movie itself is quite campy. It's set in the late 80s, early 90s kind of thing. And it's funny. The wardrobe is on point for that situation. Like the hair, the asymmetrical hair, oh my gosh, it just takes you back in time. Literally, whoever did the wardrobe was on point. Okay, past that. And like I said, it's very campy. There are going to be parts where if you do watch it, you'll be like, what am I watching? Excuse me, what am I watching? But anyway, I digress. It's enjoyable. If you're into that kind of thing, it's enjoyable. But okay, so now let me just give you a heads up. If you see something on this side, I did not do the lace quite well. I didn't lay the lace that nicely on this side. Looks like neither this side. But we're gonna push through. But I think the overall application came out nicely. But yeah, this is the side the wind shall not pass. It's gonna stay down. But anyway, so I mean, it takes you back, the movie, getting back to the movie, it takes you back to the period in time where I'm pretty sure, now for all my Caucasiatic sisters and brethren, you may not know anything about this, but you can take this as an opportunity to learn. Every other Saturday for me was a session of hot combs and blue grease, and it just takes you back to that moment in time as a child. For me, my mom yanking and pulling on my hair, cussing and fussing about how hard it was to get it tamed, and then just straightening, and that straightening comb, and those smells from the kitchen. That was life, you know. And so that movie does take you back to that. It also takes you back to the moment in time when you got your first relaxer. And also for my Caucasiatic friends, creamy crack. That's what we call it, because once you're hooked on it, you keep going back for more. So it takes you back to all those times, but it also made me think about good hair, bad hair. It brought that up inside of me again. I did put a video out on Instagram about the particular topic because there was an incident that happened with me and a person. But that was not the only incident that's ever happened to me about the good hair, bad hair thing. This movie rather, actually brings up the question for Black women of whether to weave or not to weave, to be natural or not to be natural. And you may sit down and ask, why Pearl? How in the world can you talk to me about anything about being natural when you sitting up there with a whole nother person's head of hair on your head? You're sitting up there on my TV, my computer, my telephone. You're sitting up there with a whole nother person's head of hair, wearing it well on your head, on my screen. And why am I listening to you? I don't understand why I should even listen to you. You know why? Because in about 2 or 3 more weeks from now, when I put out another video, all my glory is going to be out, and I'm going to be just as confident and happy with my own hair as I am with this hair on my head. So take that. Anyway, but I'm just saying, I am totally aware of how luscious and awesome my locks are, and I love my hair, love it. But occasionally I let her take a hiatus, and I take super duper extra care of her, and I let her rest, and I give her spa days while she is resting. And so that way, when I take her out, she's just gonna stretch her legs and flourish and just be like, thanks, Mom. So while I'm doing that, I like to, do this as well, because I can. Anyway, so, but like I said, it made me think, it brought up all these things, all these memories and all these things growing up. And the movie, it gets in depth with those decisions without making it too serious, but it does make you think about, okay, is a woman treated differently if she's walking around with her natural hair as opposed to when she puts a weave in? If her hair is straight or loosely curled as opposed to kinky. It brings up and it brings to mind all of those things. I personally, it made me feel a lot of the feels because of the fact that I did come to a crossroads in my own walk with my hair. As far as I literally had to chop it all off, bring it all down to the very last compound. I'm talking like this short. And I made myself walk out in public. I didn't wig it during those times. I walked out in public with my hair very, very short and natural. And I wanted people to see it. And I wanted to hold my head up with it. And I think that making myself embrace that made me hold my head up higher in a lot of other things. And I think the appreciation of oneself helps you to appreciate other people. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be the Dalai Lama. Love him, mean it, I think. Yes. But at the same time, is that what lace? No. Okay. At the same time, I really feel like that being able to look in the mirror, know what to do to my hair, taking the time for that self-care, because honey, just gonna break it down to you, My hair is the very coiliest and kinkiest of all the hairs, okay? It is the four of the C's, is the C's of the four. Now, for those of y'all who are not aware of that, hair ranges all the way from 1 to 4C. C being the coiliest, kinkiest. I have a mixture of 4C and 3, like a 3C in my hair mix. 4C takes over most of it though. And it took time for me to get to know her, for me to know what she needed, for me to know what she wanted, for me to know what made her thrive and grow. And I think getting to know those things allowed me, or afforded me the luxury of being able to love myself. Because, honey, growing up in a very small country town, and also carrying not the brightest of skin complexions, as well as coily, kinky hair that your mama pulls and straightens every weekend. It's rough on the ego. You know what I'm saying? And then when you look at magazines and you look at TV and they're showing you and telling you what should be beautiful. I am loving the movement right now of self-acceptance of your differences. You know what I'm saying? I am not I am all about some self-improvement because I am always improving, honey. Always, everything. And if mama gets some money, she's going to be improving a lot of other things too. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, so I feel like it's a movie that maybe you might want to give a watch. But aside from just the movie, I think that those are some terms that we need to get rid of, is good hair and bad hair. Yes, I might have to spend a lot more time on my hair to get it the way I want it to be, or to take care of it. Okay? You might take a little less time to take care of your hair. But I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade it at all. I'm very happy with what I have on my head. I can't change people's minds, and that brings me to a situation that happened, which I'm always sharing. Was at work, and this man had never seen my natural hair. It was I had her on hiatus again. She was sleeping, resting. And I believe this time I had braids. But then when I took the braids out, of course, you know, boom, pow, she's back. And so when I went to work, this man, he walks up to me and he says, you know, you're cute, but you look a lot better when your hair is smooth. When it's smooth. I allowed him to live. If any of you were wondering, I allowed him to continue to breathe. I believe he's still breathing today. Not around me, but he's still breathing. But I was like, I sat there and I looked at him. I did not get ugly because, remember, sunshine bubble. Sunshine. Anyway, so I remember looking at him and saying, you know what? Thank you so much. I thought I looked cute too with it smooth. But guess what? I don't wear my hair for you anyway. So there's that. And I walked off. Priceless and beautiful and graceful at the same time. Anyway. I said all of this to say I just really feel like we should get rid of those phrases. Tell me what you think. I feel like we need, I feel like, how does RuPaul say it? How in the hell you gonna love somebody else if you don't love yourself? I probably screwed that up, but all praises be to RuPaul for saying that. I know it's probably something out of AA or something, but anyway, it's a good phrase and it's true. And like I said earlier on, I didn't fully love myself because I couldn't look in the mirror until I could look in the mirror and accept everything. Like accept my hair, accept that's my dog, not allowing me to be great again. I hope you did not hear that. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, great week, great weekend, great month. Yeah. So think about what I talked about in this video. And if you want to share anything with me, please do. That's what the comment section is for. And don't forget to comment. Don't forget to share me. Don't forget to subscribe to me. Don't forget to like me. If you don't like me, you can dislike me. That's fine. But I'm going to be back next week. I'm going to be back next week. Maybe more than one time. Anyway, love you guys. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Take care of each other. And also keep your sunshine focus intact. Love you, mean it. All right. Bye-bye.